uh, Aquarius. Hey Aquarius, what's good? How are you? It's Ray. Welcome back to my channel. Why does my screen seem blurry? Is it blurry? Let's see. Hold on, y'all. That's better. Okay. Hey boo, how are you? You okay? You good? I want to give you a hug. I feel like you need some words of affirmation. Let us pray. Then we'll get into it. You're trying to get comfortable. Just take a moment, Aquarius. Take a moment, okay? God, my throat chakra. God, source, angels, ancestors, guides, universe, please use me as a clear guide and clear channel to deliver Aquarius's April 2022 monthly predictions. Also, Spirit, please guide me on their overall themes for this astrological new year from April 2022 to April 2023. God bless every Aquarius that watches this live. Allow them to have an abundant, expansive, protective, prosperous April. Allow them to have the confidence and willpower to achieve and succeed. Now please speak through me. Gratitude, Ashe. Throat chakra. So the number 11 is significant for you. You're the 11th sign that I'm doing. I saw 11 a.m. on the timer when I was getting into your energy. And then I saw 1111. So justice, balance, high priestess, 1-1 energy, the magician as well, ×2. I love Aquarius energy, okay? Aquarius is the full card in the tarot deck. So you are the start of the journey, and I've been saying since April 1st that April 1st starts the Fool's journey, even though it's known as April Fool's Day in America. But I really didn't see so many jokes this year. That was interesting. It's like people are falling away from tradition, and we are in the age of Aquarius, so you are non-traditional. You are the rebel. And I feel like in the month of April, there's something that you've invested in that you're watching closely, and there's something that you regret. And I say regret because when I was in my playlist for you, the song Come Over by Aaliyah had the option for me to delete it. That was the only option on the screen. So it was like you may have invited someone over, invited someone into your space, your energy, your frequency. You may have started entertaining something or someone, and you're starting to regret it. You feel like you made a wrong decision. You feel like you misjudged. And because of that, it's like you're kind of like frozen in a sense. And it's like you feel like there's readjustment needed consistently, because whatever this is that has you in this energy of regret, you feel like it's taking you out of your power. And Spirit wants me to affirm to you and to tell you that everything happens for a reason, and everything is meant to teach you a lesson if you've had to experience it, especially if it brought darkness or heartache into your life. So understand like where you may have missed the red flags. Don't beat yourself up over about this. You're an air sign, but you're also known as the water bearer. So you're very connected to your emotions. You're very connected to your thoughts and your movements. It's all meticulous for you, Aquarius. And because it's like you didn't see this coming, whatever it is that has you in this energy of regret, it's like you're like fucking stuck. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. The songs that came out for you, hold on. Also, woodpeckers are a theme for you. I saw 2 black and white woodpeckers when I was getting in your energy. But the songs that played for you were, the first song was Slow Jukin', Juke, Juke, with me, with me, with me. So dance. There's something about your roots chakra and your sacral chakra. I feel like they're very active in the month of April. There's something about your roots chakra and sacral chakra that needs to be balanced out with your crown and your third eye chakras. Okay, they need to work together. They're working against each other. Yeah, it's 11:44 a.m. East Coast time right now. They need to work together. But the first song was Slow Jukin, and then the second song was Grateful by Hezekiah Walker and the Love Fellowship Choir. And it's interesting, Grateful is, the song Grateful is about just having gratitude for everything in life, because you are truly blessed. While that song was playing, my niece, my Libra niece, air sign sister of yours, called me. She called me, she called her mom, my sister, my other sister, her auntie, and it were all of us on FaceTime. And then my sister, who's an Aries, her birthday is today, she had my nephew, he's a Capricorn, in her arms. So it was just a moment full of love, full of connection. But there's something that you love, that you're connected to, that you need to create boundaries with. For instance, when she first called, I didn't answer the phone because I was trying to focus on your energy specifically. But then I realized her calling was significant. So I ended up calling back and joining the FaceTime. And it was such a moment of love, but I had to tell her I couldn't stay long. I had something to do. So boundaries need to be created. There's something you're wanting to spend more time with, but you're restricted. You're restricted from that time because something else needs more of your attention at that moment. But you will get back to that when you can. Okay? Ravens are a theme for you in April as well. Yeah, all right. Let's start with getting into your themes over the next 12 months. But yeah, affirm yourself. This is the time to use I am affirmations, especially since we're coming up with a full moon in Libra, and the Grateful song is by Hezekiah Walker and the Love Fellowship Choir. Also, Something to Prove, which is also the title of your video. It'll be Something to Prove, but you have something to prove in the month of April, but we'll see what that is. Aquarius overall energy. Aquarius overall energy next 12 months. Anything else from this deck? I believe this is the number 4. Let's see. Hold on. I haven't mastered my Roman numerals. Yeah, it's the number 4. Okay. Aquarius, I love you, Aquarius, okay? Every Aquarius I know is so divine. I'm an Aquarius North Node, but I just love the mind of an Aquarius. Like, you can go there. You can go deep with an Aquarius, okay? And they're connected to their emotions. Like, that is beautiful. That is powerful. But your theme, your overall theme for the next 12 months from April 2022 to April 2023 is the eternal child, the number 4. And this is starting this month, in the month of April. So with this number 4, this is giving me eclipse energy. And we have this right here, the sun is giving me eclipse energy. And we have a lunar eclipse in Taurus on April 30th. Hold on. Today I'm recording this on April 3rd, okay? There's something about the number 3. Capricorn, I'm like, damn, what sign did I do before you? Capricorn had synchronies of the number 3 as well, and it was just 939 on the timer. So with the number 3 and the number 4, because we're discussing the number 4, today adds up to 13. 1 plus 3 is 4. April 30th also adds up to 13, Okay, 1 plus 3 is 4. So you are birthing into your divine purpose. You are birthing into your divine mission. You're seeing, like with this eternal child, I'm getting, it's like Sagittarius, their theme was sage energy. Your energy, it's like the world is looking at you. The focus is on you. And it's like when Jesus was birthed, and it's interesting because I was in the Capricorn reading, was I talking about this in the Capricorn reading? Or the Aries reading? It may have been the Aries reading, the seed activation reading, but I was talking about how the month of January starts in Capricorn and ends in Aquarius. And we're in the month of April, which is the first month of the astrological new year. And we're going from Aries to Taurus energy. But I was talking about the moons and how the moons, there's something with earth and air, anyways, I don't know why that's coming up. But with this eternal child, with the 3s and the 4s, since those 4 days are happening on days of 3s, I don't know. I feel like I'm confusing the shit out of you. I'm confusing myself because I'm trying to overthink it. Like your mind, you're an air sign because you overthink, you're overanalyzing something. But your gifts, your uniqueness, your purpose, your passion, your creativity, your indifference, it's eternal, it's deep. Okay? Like there's something, it's like you're overthinking who you are, going back to that regret energy, feeling like you need to keep shifting something, changing something. Some of you need to speak up about something, throat chakra, but you know who you are. You know your uniqueness. You know how different you are. And you know there's power in your difference. That's your true nature. That's your true core. So because there's power in your uniqueness, that should show you just how divine you are. Because going back to the Capricorn energy, Christmas is in Capricorn season, Jesus' birth. So you know how like the kings came from different areas to bring gifts to the eternal child. Like I feel like God is bringing people and in situations and blessings from all different parts of the earth, from all different parts of the country to assist you, because the eye is on you. For each Aquarius, you are eternal, you are special, you have a specific significance and purpose in this lifetime, in this revolution, in this World War III that we are intertwined in right now. And people are going to look to you for guidance and leadership because they know that you have a big purpose to play in what's to come. And if you don't know the purpose that you have to play in what's to come, you're going to be shown between April 3rd and April 30th. Okay? And this is going to affect you over the next 12 months until April 2023. Okay? Okay. Moving on. It's 11:53. 3. 11, the energy for you, and 53 is 8. Leo energy, your opposite. I hear opposites are attracting. Somebody else had that too. I don't remember who. You're really good at poetry. You're gifted in poetry. You're gifted with words. I hear gift of gab. You're very sensual. Going back to the song Slow Jukin'. You're very sensual. You're very sexual too. You're very romantic. The water bear energy. Aquarius, astrological theme over the next 12 months, April 2022 to April 2023. If you see this rainbow of colors, that's things coming to you in all forms in a multitude of ways. 1511. Things are being balanced out for you in April. I hear where you've had regret, that energy will be restored. Restoration is what I hear. Aquarius. Aquarius themes for the next 12 months, April 2022 to April 2023. The final theme for Aquarius. Ooh. Power. Uniqueness, the eternal child. So we have the Anunnaki. We have the Anunnaki light codes as one of your major themes for the next 12 months. It says energetic shift, new information, end of a cycle, divine transformation. So yeah, whatever this regret is, whatever has shifted your energy to making you feel powerless, new information is coming in to end this cycle. It's like where someone didn't give you the love that you deserve, like someone else is coming in to make up for all of that and then some. Overflow. I see the Ace of Cups. Next, I am presence. I hear I am light by India Irie, but it says light body activation, accessing the divine within. Some of you are like, you're going to end up speaking another language unconsciously. I'm getting Akashic records. But with this I am presence, you know how like in the church people speak in tongues to connect with spirit? Like there's so much power on this board. I am presence, Anunnaki light codes. Like this is, I'm getting ancient Egyptian. And then we have crystal skull wisdom. Clarity, divine healing, high vibrational energy. There's so much power being restored for you over the next 12 months. I hear unity, I hear ambition, I hear connection, I hear duality. Some of you are visiting Mexico, or you have like Mexican heritage, or you're learning Spanish. That could be with a different language energy. Learning to be bilingual. Is some of you trilingual, quadlingual? I don't know if that's right, but 4 languages. I hear quad, Q-U-A-D, quad. What is quad? Isn't that a dimension of 4, like a square? Throat chakra. Yeah, quad is 4. And the birds were helping me. Birds, nature, outside, help connect the dots before Google even did. You see how quickly God showed up before the information I was searching for showed up. And we have new information here. So I feel like the way you're learning over these next 12 months, drink more tea. But the way that you're learning over the next 12 months is different. Like it's a part of your uniqueness. It's a part of your light body activation. It's like you're allowing your spirit to take over versus it's like you're allowing your spirit to lead versus allowing the physical to lead. Like your spirit moves before your body moves. Ooh. Okay. And yes, with this, I hear crystal skull activation, but crystal skull wisdom. You are healing. You are vibrating high over these next 12 months. Like you're vibrating in the sense of like eternal light. Okay, like your soul speaks for itself. Your soul introduces you. Your heart introduces you. Your energy introduces you. Your aura introduces you. And I have on this beautiful shirt, right? And I had a dream about being in the bathtub full of beetles, scarabs, specifically ancient Egyptian. And the scarab beetles were buried with ancient Egyptian gods as a way of everlasting life and life preservation. So it's like you're being preserved, like your energy has been preserved for something, and something is about to reverse in your life. Like wherever there has not been light, high vibrational energy, clarity, healing, all of that is shifting for you over the next 12 months. Okay? Now let's get into April. It's 12 o'clock, new perspective shift. Let's get into April 2022 specifically. April 2022, shit, April 420 is significant for you. April 20th, 2022, shit, April 2022. I keep saying April 20th. I did this in somebody else's reading. And they have 420 significance also. But April 2022 for Aquarius, overall themes, please. Overall theme for Aquarius in April. Okay. Overall theme for somebody's body is fiending for something. Money? You fiending for money? I keep looking at my bath salts. There's a need to take more baths, more salt baths in the month of April. It'll help you clear your mind and connect with your emotions and clear and cleanse your emotions. Like I see in the bathtub with black sawdust added, I felt like my breath got away from me for a second. I see someone in a tub taking a salt bath, and I see all of the dark energy just being drained down the tub. Overall energy for Aquarius, April 2022. Please, thank you. All right, so I'm being told to start with the final card, the third card, 3, for you. So your overall theme for April. Salt and pepper, sexuality, that your body's fiending for something. That's what I was getting. Because I feel her body fiending. Yes, I feel her body fiending. Oh. And I hear slow juking. But salt and pepper, sexuality, duality, reverse. All right. Hold on, give me 1 second. 1 second. But for a theme, sorry about that, for a theme for you in the month of April is exploring your sexuality and different parts of you. This is giving me like wanting to cross over to the other side, but not knowing what to expect. But you're going to have the opportunity to explore this in April. Salt and pepper. You know, salt and pepper are great seasonings together, okay? So you might be surprised and you might like what you like, okay? Or if like, I'm also getting if Like if you've been dealing with the same sex for a long time, you may be thinking of like becoming like heterosexual, or dealing with the opposite sex or something like that. But it's embracing a different part of you. Exploration is what I hear. Oh, we have Lemurian sea codes, embracing sensitivity, uniqueness. I've been talking about your uniqueness all rising. You may also be connecting with a Virgo and a Libra. Both of them are messaging me right now. But embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, living with grace, power. You see the power in this card. This is giving me clear quartz, amethyst energy, spirit quartz energy. But I really feel like this Lemurian sea coast is iterating the energy that I got with the sexuality card, with embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, living with grace. I feel like the sensitivity is giving yourself grace as you try something new, not beating yourself up, not worrying if you're going to live with regret, but really like enjoying the moments of life, enjoying the cycles of life. Like people really don't enjoy moments of life. That's living, that's free flowing energy, that's excitement. There's something that you used to do that you're passionate about that you need to get back into as well. But ooh, the answers you need are coming. Full moon and Gemini energy. So whatever answers you've been seeking, they're coming. Like I was looking up what quad meant, and you see how spirit, the birds gave me the answer before Google gave me the answer. So whatever answers you're seeking, you're going to get immediate results, is what I hear. Whatever you're searching for, there's something that you're looking at, you're focused on its growth. The growth is coming. Spirit is asking you to be patient, to embrace the uniqueness, to explore your sensitivity while you're being triggered. Whatever is making you feel like you're out of your power, how are you giving yourself grace with that and allowing grace to be a part of your daily routine, your daily ritual, your daily self-love, self-care practice. Okay, but any answers that you seek, you will receive the results. Okay, if you're wondering I don't know why like dealing with different sexes and things keeps coming up, but if you're wondering, seek and you shall find is what I'm getting. Seek and you shall find are themes for you in April. Hold on, being called to get one more. Themes for Aquarius in April. Yeah, something, illumination. Capricorn had this energy. Something is coming out, okay? A reflection is being shown. I'm getting mirror energy. Mirror energy, like you're discovering something about yourself, uncovering a part of yourself, and you're fucking shocked. Yes. Flexibility. You're walking towards something new, transforming. I'm focused on the tiger stripes. Each stripe is different, so each part of like, it's like you know how they say when people put on wigs, they always have a different personality. It's like you're a different person in the day and a different person at night, a different person during the week, a different person on the weekend. Okay, type of vibes. This is also giving me, ooh, I don't like this energy, but this is like being faithful during the week and cheating on the weekends, or cheating during the week and being faithful on the weekends. Watch that energy. Watch that. I hear the song, Watch This. I'm gonna show you how to be a sinner. Watch this. Something, I don't know. All right, let's get into your 4 weeks of April. Aquarius, 4 weeks of April, Spirit. 4 weeks of April for Aquarius, week 1 through 4. I feel like also with the answers you need are coming. There's something you've been seeking the answer to for a couple of months or a couple of weeks. Since this is a full moon in Gemini card, and we have a full moon in Libra, which is a sister air sign of yours, you're gonna, around April 16th, because that's the full moon in Libra, you're gonna get the answers you've been seeking. This could be from a Gemini as well. You could be speaking to a Gemini. A Gemini could be enlightening you to some things, illuminating some things for you in the month of April, and this could help persuade or sway the direction that you go in with flexibility. Something may be changing your direction after a conversation. Yeah, changing direction after a conversation. Week 1, week 2 for Aquarius. Can I get one card, please? Week 2 for Aquarius. Alright. Week 3 for Aquarius. Thank you. Oh, okay. A new journey. Capricorn got this too. Week 4 for Aquarius. Saw the 2 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles. A decision about love. Aquarius, week 4 of April. Victory. Victory is mine. Victory today is mine. I told Satan to get thee behind. Victory today is mine. The Emperor, yes. I hear you will sit on the throne that you desire to sit on, Aquarius. Okay, week 1. 4 of Cups reversed. Let's see why. Why is the 4 of Cups reversed for Aquarius in week 1? Week 1 starts this week, the week of April 3rd. The Hanged Woman came out, 12 energy. 12, 1 plus 2 is 3. And this is in regards to what? What is this? The King of Swords. Okay. So some of you have been you've been patient. You've been patient with something when it comes to an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or this could be something that you initiated during an air season. So during Gemini season, Libra season, Aquarius season of last year or this year, but you're waiting on something to be filled. You're waiting on a cup to be filled when it comes to air energy, or something that you may have initiated yourself, because we are talking about air energy. You are an air sign, or you may have a major air placement in your chart. But when it comes to a decision, something that I hear sought after, you went after, you've been patient waiting on this cup to be filled. Week 1, the patience, I hear it's growing thin, and for some of you, the patience is no more. Like you're making a decision to leave the unfulfilled cup, to no longer wait, to no longer be patient. And it's like, if I have to stand alone, or if I have to do something different, or if I have to go in a different direction, I will and I shall. Like, this is taking too much of my power. It's taking too much of my psyche, my worry, my energy, and it's not filling my cup. It's depleting my cup. And it's like you're gaining this with this Lemurian seed codes, embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, living with grace. It's like you're giving yourself grace. Like, I don't deserve this. I deserve more. And so because I know what I'm worth, I know what I deserve, I'm going to move in that manner. And whatever's not giving that back to me, fuck it. Okay, that's week 1. Week 2, we have the 8 of Pentacles reversed, 5 of Cups. So this is giving me the energy of trying to drown your emotions and work. Trying to overwork yourself to be distracted. I'm not focused on the pain, not focused on the heartbreak, but it's like your work is being affected because of your emotions. Somebody else got this energy too. So this is also giving me the energy of needing to focus on the cups that are being filled, pour into those connections, pour into those projects, pour into those energetic frequencies, and build off of those energetic frequencies. Allow the cups that are already being filled and overflowing to overflow into the other cups that are empty. Like, you create this for yourself. with this King of Swords energy. Let's get more information on week 2 for Aquarius. Week 2 Aquarius. Princess of Swords reverse. Week 2 Aquarius. 3 of Swords. Yeah, heartbreak. You have the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. Week 2, something is definitely not materializing how you wanted to materialize. And it's like this is giving me that energy of regret. Like you're so worried, you're so anxious, you're so regretful. This is talking to yourself negatively, self-sabotaging, speaking to yourself in a cold manner, viewing yourself in a cold manner, viewing it's like something is whatever is being illuminated has you in this 5 of Cups, 3 of Swords energy. And it has you wanting to close your heart. It has you wanting to give up on certain investments. But Spirit is saying in week 3, a new beginning is coming. A new risk is coming. This is like the final, I hear the final step before the new beginning. Okay. This is going to push you and lead you into week 2 is going to lead you into a new direction in week 3. Also for week 3, we have the 9 of Pentacles. So they're at odds with each other. They're looking against each other, but they need to look at each other. Okay. He or she needs to take a leap into the creation of the 3 of Pentacles over here. These 5 of Pentacles, she's touching them, right? Going back to this 5 of Cups energy. Instead of, taking a risk towards like trying something new with something that has been building, a new tactic, a new technique, a new way of promotion, a new way of seeing something, a new way of going after something. All right, some of you, it's speaking up for what you need and desire, saying that you need help, saying that you need support, but going against yourself. I hear going against your inner high priest and high priestess about taking the risk towards the creation, the new creation of something. Like week 2 is it's going to be intense. So like if you can take time off on week 2, definitely do that. Like you need to spend time with yourself in your own energy to regroup, to recuperate is what I hear. Because something's going to hit you like I hear like a ball of bricks, like a bag of bricks. But it's the final straw. I hear it's the final straw before this new beginning comes in. And then week 4, around the Taurus new moon lunar eclipse, you have victory, you have success. Okay. I see a notification, focus on being grateful for what I want. So you need to be focused. You need to have gratitude for what you desire. Start claiming it, start envisioning it. Like instead of using your mind to focus on the pain, the heartbreak, what hasn't worked out, use the mind to create. Use that pain to manifest power. Use that pain to invite in love. Use that pain to invite in grace. Use that pain to invite in passion. Okay? And I see the Emperor poking out. Blue, throat chakra. I hear speak your desires, the star. This is you. Speak your desires. Speak your overflow. Speak your abundance. Call it into your life with gratefulness. 7 of Cups. Get out of your mind and get out of your mind into your heart. Get into your heart. Open your heart. Open your heart and explore. Yeah, 10 of Coins. Because you feel like it's been this journey of always having to do everything alone, but you're manifesting the family, you're manifesting the goal, you're manifesting the wealth. It's all coming in. And let's look at your money overall for April, Aquarius. 4 of Coins reverse. So the month of April is asking you to give back. Give back, stop worrying. And if you feel called to go into solitude to create. This is also like not sharing your ideas with others before you release them. If it comes to something that you're creating, like you need to keep your precious jewels, your precious manifestations, your precious goals close to your heart. And stop worrying so much. Give it to God because you are the eternal child. Knight of Cups. I'm getting the energy to move on to love. Love for Aquarius, because there's a lot of heartbreak and sadness here. Love for Aquarius, April. Okay. The Magician reversed. The Three of Cups. So Spirit is saying when it comes to matters of love, connect with people that help uplift your vibration. Yeah. Be easy with yourself. Something, when it comes to matters of love, something is being alchemized slowly. Okay, because the Temperance card is all about patience, taking her time to pour into the other cup, taking her time to expand, okay, taking her time to develop. So since we're discussing love, like this is whatever you've been manifesting, whatever, you know, soul partner you've been desiring to call in, they're coming. You feel like your manifestations aren't alchemizing, but Spirit says they are slowly but surely. I hear slow and steady wins the race. But with this Three of Cups, something is being created. It's like you've been manifesting, your divine partner has been manifesting, and Spirit has been manifesting with the both of you to bring the three equal. This is Spirit front and center. This is you and your divine partner. So I hear the manifestations are paying off. The alchemy is paying off. You do have the power to manifest. Some of you need to be affirmed that you are a master manifester. But just because the manifestations aren't materializing as quickly as you desire doesn't mean to lose hope in your power, to lose hope in your gifts, because you are unique, you are divine, and Spirit keeps iterating. You are the eternal child, okay? You are a part of the eternal children clan and lineage specifically, okay? Final messages. Final messages for Aquarius, April 2022. Final messages for Aquarius. King of Wands reversed. It's time to take your power back. You need to tap into your sister sign, Leo energy, lean on the strength of a Leo, lean on the confidence of a Leo, the self-esteem, the power, the roar, okay? Stop focusing so much on what has failed and focus on what is thriving. And Spirit wants you to know that you're coming out of the Five of Pentacles energy and into a wish fulfillment, okay? But you need to be open to change. I saw the Death card reverse. You're being resistant to change, and this is a 13-day, and April 30th is a 13-day as well. So you need to embrace the change that's coming in. Yeah, instead of pouting and doubting, get into the energy of gratitude. Yes, the answers you need are coming. Truth is coming. Justice is coming. Okay? I hear swiftly. Humor. Laugh a little. Laugh a little. Connect with children. Create with children. We have Sister Soldier. Power, baby. Poetry. Create, write, manifest. Get out of your mind into paper. Okay? And then we have Jean Grey, versatility, that duality, bar, okay, poetry. And then we have Lady Luck, luck is on your side. Rihanna, dominance, that's sexuality, okay. We're gonna get a final card for the Moonology deck. I'm gonna get out of here. 4404, 444 is a theme for you. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Conclusions are within reach. A fiery climax is approaching, and a new romantic cycle begins. I'm going to leave it there. But Spirit is saying you need to know that adjustments are required in the way that you are giving gratitude, in the way that you are operating in the energy of Thanksgiving, in the way that you're viewing life. You're viewing life as like you're not blessed. You're not fruitful. The glass is always empty, when really your glass always overflows, but you tend to lose sight of that, which is why A lot of connections have severed because there needs to be a shift in your energetic frequency. All right. Also, with the shift in your energetic frequency, this is the last message. You need to, when newness comes into your life, you need to stop sabotaging it by worrying on how long it's gonna last. That's a lot of your issues, the root to a lot of your issues. You get a blessing, then you start worrying about how long the blessing is going to last. Is it going to fold on you? Is it going to betray you? All of that, and that ends up happening because it's always lingering in the back of your mind. So that needs to be released. I'm going to end it there. I love you, Aquarius. Happy April. God bless you.